This is the Necropolis of Portus, consisting of over 200 funerary structures dating from between the 1st and 4th centuries AD. This remarkably preserved city of the dead can be found near Rome's Fiumicino airport, and was discovered during agricultural reclamation in the 1920s. On entering the site, and leaving the ancient roadway, you drop down into what feels like a miniature town. The brick walls and gables, small doorways and windows framed with travertine, are reminiscent of such. Inscriptions on many tombs tell you something of the family or individuals that were put to rest here, and reliefs of their occupation illustrate that identity in ancient times was closely tied to their occupation. Frequently, tombs were not only intended for many generations of the same family, but also for their freedmen and freedwomen, as is attested by some inscriptions. Earlier tombs were intended for cinerary urns, and the larger examples could accommodate many cremations. Towards the end of the 2nd century, cremation began to lose ground to the practice of inhumation, and some tombs were consequently adapted. Not merely a place of interment, these tombs provided an opportunity to show devotion to the deceased by careful and often beautiful internal and external decoration. This stucco ceiling belongs to a burial chamber dedicated to Publius Gabinius, who lived just 16 years. Other tombs feature similar decoration of stucco and frescoes, if not so well preserved as this example. The mosaic here at the entrance to one of the tombs exclaims in Greek, "This is the place where worry ends." The frequent use of Greek in inscriptions and mosaics attests to the cosmopolitan nature of what was a bustling port city. Alongside the grandiosity of some, we also find some very humble tombs in the field of the poor. Inscriptions again attest to the devotion of friends and family, who struggled but found a place for their loved ones in death. Unlike today, burials were always outside the city limits, a matter enshrined in the 12 Tables, the oldest of Roman laws. This is why funerary monuments lined the roads, and this major road connected first the ancient ports of Portus and Ostia, and latterly further south to Terracina. This was the coast road, and you can still see the wear in the basalt stones made by the carts and wagons of antiquity. We owe this remarkable survival to the gradual forces of nature and the decline of the maritime cities of Portus and Ostia after the collapse of the Western Empire. Buried for centuries under 5 meters of sand and silt, this site provides a unique insight into life and death in the Roman imperial age. While not the easiest site to access via public transport, we would encourage you to make the effort to explore and discover the Necropolis of Portus. Plan your visit carefully, maybe contact the site to confirm it is open first, and we advise a car or taxi to access the site. We hope you have enjoyed this short tour of the Necropolis of Portus.